We are whispering.
We are not the child whisperers, but they're asleep, so we don't want to talk too loud, but I hope you guys can hear us.
Okay, so we wanted to make a really quick video because we've been getting tons of messages on our Instagram on how, you know, we've helped
with Avi progression from like no eye contact, like barely even communicating with us, with the little temper tantrum that he had because of the lack of words. So we're gonna kind of go through a few things that we personally worked on.
He is 2.5 years old, and at this age we started noticing that he wasn't putting two words together. So if he wanted milk, he would just say leche, and I speak to him in Spanish and he speaks to him in English. So if he wanted something to drink, he would just say leche, 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 or he goes, you know, to the fridge and he screams it out. So we were really trying to...
Wait, let me say it one more time.
Yes.
Leche.
So we were really trying to figure out, how do we get him to say I want, or yo quiero leche,
or in English, I want milk.
Right. So you know, we did evaluations, we went to the doctor, and then
she did her YouTube research, she did her Instagram research, and I told her, give him time, we'll see what happens.
And then so we had people come to the house and give him an evaluation, and there was kind of like a mumble about him maybe having autism, but nobody really what is it?
Yeah, like, nobody diagnosed it.
Yeah, nobody clarified. Like, we were really in the unknown. So anyway, we have good news. It's been like, what, a month?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's been a month since we started locking things down. So a lot of what we started with, you know, when he was born, he was learning a lot of his
yeah, like a lot of like his alphabets and shapes and colors from YouTube, because you all know we work from home. So the quickest thing for us to do is just give him the iPad or put on YouTube while we were working. And obviously, as new parents, we thought we did the best we can, which I'm glad we did, because he also did learn a lot of stuff. So I wouldn't really say, parents, don't give iPads to your kid, because that helped him to where he is today.
Right. He's a really, really smart boy. He likes learning. So what the first thing we did was...
we took away the iPad.
Took away the iPad.
Only for road trips.
Only for road trips.
So that way, and actually he doesn't even crave the iPad anymore. Like, I don't think he even wanted the iPad since we took it away for about a month. So that's good. Yeah.
And if he was watching TV, we limit it. So when we're getting ready in the morning, if we're like or if I'm supposed to making the shakes or making breakfast, he gets to watch TV, and we make sure that it's off as soon as we're done. That way he gets our attention. The other things that we, you know, started doing before we got into the activities was we were directing when he would talk to us, we were directing his contact. So if he wasn't looking into our eyes, we would say, "Ojo," so look in my eyes, or look at my mouth to pronounce words. And then we also made it a game. So if he wanted like fresa, he would usually say fresa. So I was making like a paper, and I would say I want, and then I would put something at the bottom. So I would say I want, you know, whatever. So he's not perfect, but he's just definitely so much better. And then a lot of the times, you know, Abdul pronounced something and he tells them, look at my mouth, look at my mouth. And somebody actually sent a message to me on Facebook, I don't know if or Instagram, I don't know if I told you, but they said to wear red lipstick and to make sure that he's not for him.
For me, I don't think I'm gonna do that.
to direct his eye contact to the mouth so that he knows how to pronounce it with you. We didn't do that, but I think that's a great suggestion. Another thing that we did, these cards have been so awesome.
So I mean, I've always wanted to do like flip cards with him, but like I said, everything was based off YouTube, so we kind of just like allowed YouTube to do it. But we were Christmas shopping, and I went into the kids aisle, and then well, obviously it comes in a box, but these are some of the things that we picked up. There's about 50 flip cards, and it's both sides, right? So this side right here will say table, this side will be chair. Obviously table and chair goes together. So we'll allow him to choose we'll say, show me whatever, right? And he'll pick that actual card, and then he'll say it in English and Spanish, because we still want to keep him bilingual. So this is something, obviously, this dude memorizes everything.
He's memorized them at this point.
So, but it's good though, because he can identify certain things, which is really good. The lady who came over to the house, she said, well, how many words does he speak? At least 50. Well, if these are 50, the other ones are 50. This guy literally speaks over 100 words. But sometimes we don't really count. We just allow him to
I don't think people usually count
how many words the kids say.
Right.
But those are the things they ask you.
Yeah, so these are good, even for like, because we have to figure out like first words first. So these are good for first words, and there's even some with letters in the back, and you can probably find them on Amazon or whatever. I actually just found a new batch on Amazon for bilingual.
Just really quick, and so obviously this is K, right? We all know that.
Right.
So Ari will say in English or Spanish, K, and then he'll say K is for king. That way he knows the K is affiliated with the king. So those are some of the things that we worked on with him for like 2.5 weeks, and it's been a huge progress. Then
we have this activity book, which is preschool, and he loves, tracing.
I think he finished the whole book yesterday.
Yeah, so he loves tracing. This didn't help with him speaking more, but it does help develop him so that he understands that, you count certain things. So another thing I think we like totally nailed it with is that we know that he loves singing. He loves singing everything. So what we do, I think it was just like a natural thing, is that we started singing sentences to him. So it was more attractive for him so that he can speak. So like when we were potty training him, we were saying like, Avi goes to the potty, Avi goes to the potty, Avi. So then he would repeat it. And we're still learning, but it's been so different from when we first realized that he wasn't speaking. Like the other night, he finally calls us mama y papa. It's funny because he calls us la mama, so he say la mama, el papa. So the other night he was calling us from his bed, la mama, la mama. And then this morning he said good night, but he meant to say good morning. He said good morning, or buenas noches, mama. So that's like been so mind blowing, because he wasn't doing that a few weeks ago. So that's been really, really cool. We're excited to see where this goes. We're excited to share. I hope it helps somebody. We definitely know that the reason he wasn't speaking is because he was missing the interaction. And although iPads are great for learning, he was missing the interaction from humans.
Interactive,
right.
So that was a big thing that we missed, but I'm glad we caught it. And I mean, it's just cool, to see how your kid can progress in a short period of time. Like, I already knew he was smart, and I know every parent said my kid is smart, but any kid that speaks English and Spanish and knows his alphabets in English and Spanish and numbers in English and Spanish, like, there's something up there. So it was just like the small click that we decided to take, and literally put our phones away. So people who work from home, it is okay to put your phone away for a few moments and really just give that time to the kid. That's something that we missed, but now that's something that's a part of our routine. So I hope you guys got something from this video, and you ready to do my favorite part?
Yeah.